Okay. Hello, hello, and hello. Hello, and hello, hello. Okay, let's get this shit started. We want to jump in. We want to change a couple of things first. Let's go back down to pedal 5. Let's leave it at that. What's the times we need to beat? 132.7 is our benchmark. That's where we sort of want to be. So, how's it looking up there? That's okay, that's okay. TikTok chat's not hooked up just yet. Unless you're on TikTok, we currently connected to YouTube. I'm still missing a YouTube chat, I think. Let me just quickly check on that, everyone. Twitch is up and running. Horizontal, vertical. There we go. Both YouTubes are hooked up. It's just TikTok that isn't hooked up yet. But I have got my eyes on that. Let's see how we go. Let's get some practice in for tomorrow, or for Thursday night. Welcome, everyone. Hello. Okay, so that's moved so I can see everything now. I've got someone coming 4 seconds back, 3 seconds back. Thanks for the follow, Jackson. Okay, we've got some clear air. Let's get in. We're at Belle, Detroit. Very much the Gold Coast of iRacing. Since we don't have a Gold Coast, this is the closest thing we got to it. Practicing for Thursday night's race. So this is just lapping. I want to just do some laps and settle in. I don't want a hot lap as such. I just want to try and get off the walls is the big key part. No spinning, no crashing. So I'm here to chat. So get your questions in, all that kind of stuff. This race is a 200k race on Thursday. So this is what we're practicing for. One set of tyres for the 200k. So sorry, one fresh set of tyres after the starting lot is what we're practicing for. So tyre wear is going to be a big problem on Thursday. We're getting data for fuel consumption and stuff like that. Jane Randell, he was, I met him at Bathurst at the track on Friday night. Oh, not Friday night, at Bathurst 1000. I'll move over and let him pass. Hey, thanks joining from the post. Thank you very much. I was going to put more effort into them. Oh, there we go. There's a start. I was looking at the chat. Hey, Francesco, over on YouTube. I was going to put a bit more effort into the posts, but ran out of time and just wanted to get them up because it's been a couple of days and I hadn't really done much. So I talk about don't crash, and here we are. We're not crashing. So we're going to try and crash again. So there's a lot of third gear corners, which they feel like second gear corners, but the gear ratio that's been set up for this is the fixed setup is pretty damn high. So she's revving out pretty well through the gears, so there's no need to be you don't really need to go down a second to get that turn in. She's going pretty well, so let's see how she goes. So we're in the Ford Mustang. This is the Nova 40s League on iRacing. My team, Locked On Lads. Yeah, this is just a practice server for that, so hang around. Your favourite Chevy team? That's a question. Whoa. And I've just put it into the wall. I'm not concentrating. Okay. Definitely not Red Bull. Not a big fan of them at all, but would have been Walkinshaw, but then they shifted. They went across to the Ford teams, so they'll probably be my favourite of the Toyota teams when they come through. But as far as Chevy goes, interesting. Never really thought of one that I guess I don't mind if they win. It was Erebus for a while, but they're definitely got some stuff going on in the background that I don't really care for, I guess. It sort of feels like anyway. Team 18, maybe, because that 18 number is an old DJR number that we're running 17 and 18 for a long time, and with the licensing numbers, they sort of stole 18 from us. So I don't really want to say them. But Anton is an ex-DJR guy, and that's probably the team I'd follow. I'd get a bit of love for if there was a bit of Chevy love out there. Definitely was Anton was good at Bathurst and had tried to chase him around a little bit. But my family's that's I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, definitely anything but 888, I guess, is the main answer to that one. Let's see if I can get settled into them laps. What's the game? It's iRacing, mate. iRacing on PC. So yeah, that's a subscription-based game. They've just released, iRacing Studios just released the NASCAR 25 on consoles, but it is only a PC one. We need some Aussie tracks in the game. We do. We definitely need some more. I would take them to actually release Pukekohe, a New Zealand track. That'd be awesome. They've scanned it. It's ready to go. Adelaide Street track's going to be cool when that finally gets in there. But Queensland Raceway would be the one I'm keen to see, because it looks like it's going to get a spot in the Supercars series again next season. I think they've come to a deal on that, so that's going to be pretty cool. I'll get to go to Ipswich again and watch the races. So, yeah, Gold Coast. Honestly, this is our substitute for Gold Coast, but I've been wanting Gold Coast in there for a long time. I keep on forgetting it's not actually in there. It's crazy, because it's been in a lot of the other series, and there's scan data out there for it. It was in the old Cody's V8 Supercars 3. That's the crazy part of it. Albert Park would be cool, but F1's got that license side up, so iRacing ain't going to get a hand on that. Highlands in New Zealand, nice, interesting. I haven't seen much of the New Zealand stuff, but there's obviously some really cool tracks over there. It's going to be interesting to see Supercars go there twice next year. That's going to be cool. 2 in a row, I believe. Okay, so that's a lap. Trying to go through here in 4th. I've been going back to 3rd, but the fast guys that I've set the data of say in 4th. And it did feel like I was high revving. Matthew, thanks for the follow, mate. Seeing the AMT or source. I have, well, technically I guess I have. There was a lot of the sims at the racetrack, so I was just at Bathurst 1000, and the sims use all the Supercars mods for there. I didn't like using them. They just felt weird. Like, it was all different gear ratios, and braking just felt off when I was at the track doing the sims for the mod with the mods for Bathurst and stuff like that. So, but it was pretty cool doing Queensland Raceway through the mods there. That was pretty cool. When I was at Queensland Raceway, they had the mod set up for a set of Corsa, which was pretty cool. But no, I haven't got into much of that at all, actually. I tried it once and I just never got it running. And then everyone in my little circle is doing iRacing. That's where our team is. So I've never really looked at anywhere else other than that. That's a second gear corner. I'm not doing that. Oh, I'll catch up on chat in a sec. I'm trying not to kill this car. There we go. That's better. 3 Supercar games, and then the games just stopped. Project Gotham was too good. Project Gotham was great. It had a lot to do why it stopped was Codemasters chased other things for a long time there, because they had the Toka series, and the Toka series was just rebranded to Supercars in Australia. That's why it was called VA Supercars. Then they went to Grid, and they never really went back to that series because they never got the licenses for them. And it's all licensing crap. That's the annoying part. That's why IndyCar, they tried to jump suppliers to another mob, and that's why iRacing didn't have much IndyCar stuff for a long time, but they've got that back again. Hey Jeff Hoffman, welcome. Whoa, I've got a lot of chats there. Give me a sec. This is not. I'm just realising this is very not a track to be trying to read comments on. Are you excited? Look, I would love to be I'm at Sunshine Coast, so I'd be keen to go to the Gold Coast. I haven't been there for a few years now, for a fair few years actually. It's always a fun weekend to watch, whether you're at the track or you're on TV, because there's always stuff that goes on. So I'm interested to see the repercussions of this final series. That's what I'm really interested to see. What happens? Who's the 3 people that get knocked out, and how much backlash Supercars gets over that. That's what I'm looking forward to the most out of this weekend. But yeah, I just love seeing the V8s racing, so it's going to be really cool to have them going around a track like this. It's going to be awesome. Yes, I'm a DJR fan. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up because there's not enough time to concentrate on chat at the moment. But yes, DJR fan from way back, from ever since I could watch TV and be a fan of anything. So that's where I'm from, what I'm done. Oh, that's a bit wide, but we're okay. We're going okay. Let me get on this semi-straight here and catch up on all those chats. That are hyper-realistic. Racetracks about this mods. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I haven't seen any of their stuff. That'd be cool if they're doing the hyper-realistic stuff. Yeah, the ones at Bathurst were terrible. I couldn't even... I wanted to jump on them every day, but just never... The first 2 I jumped on, I'm like, nah, never again. So, no, I haven't seen the AMMT ones. So... That'd be cool if they're making the hyper-realistic stuff, because I have seen some series that do Aussie series through a set of Corsa and those mods, and they do look good when I've seen them on broadcasts and stuff like that. It's definitely something I'd love to get into. Just time is my problem at the moment. I haven't seen what type of times I'm even doing at the moment, but the problem with this track is tyre wear is a killer, so... It's all about being smooth, and I'm never going to do those fast laps once I get going, but I just want to be in the mode where when I race, I'm not crashing. 1:34.8 is my fastest. I'm definitely a good second and a half quicker than that. Oh. No, that's the end of that. Okay, so let's try that again. I need to focus on a little bit of things. So, Angelo, my man is killing the moment on this track. If you want, I can shoot through an image of the Camaro and the Mustang models. Yeah, cool. If you want to send them through, I'll get them later. Cheers, mate. Zenith, thanks for the heart. That's awesome. Getting ready for Strength of Field. Nice. Shervo Jones. Not tonight. I'll be doing it tomorrow, though. Yes, getting ready for that. I'll be on. If you're watching on the stream on TikTok or YouTube, I'll be on tomorrow night for the Strength of Field race, the official, which will be cool. So, yeah, it's not killing the car. Oh, send a request. Yeah, this whole track's about not killing the car. So, that's the main thing. That's what I've got to try and get good at. Oh, the aircon's beautiful in this house tonight. There you go. That one, accept. I'll get to it later, though, mate. Let me get some... Yeah, no, I'll be there, mate. Well done today, Shervo. Really proud of you guys. If you're on TikTok, you can't see, but YouTube over there, we've got all the data and stuff. If you do want to head over there, Locked On Lads. But Shervo's chatting over there. He did the Bathurst 1000 in Scops today, and 37th, I think, started 50th or 49th, and yeah, beat some really cool guys. Beat Brody Kosecki and Jared Filsell, I believe. So very, very good job, Shervo. You guys did awesome. Let's see if I can get a lap together. I want to try and... Abel's the one, so you guys on TikTok can't see the data because I haven't set that up yet over here, but on YouTube and Twitch you'll see the timing tower. Abel is the guy that's in my split that I'm trying to catch up with. Let's get these gears down. That's okay, that's good. This is only an outlap, so let's not damage the car. Oh, that's too quick into there, but we stopped it. Here we go. Feel like I know your name and voice from Sim Racing in Focus. No, not Sim Racing in Focus. I used to do a podcast, and I still sometimes do Locked On iRacing podcasts. Is what is what I used to do. So that's 4 years ago, I think we started that. So we did Locked On iRacing podcast for a fair while. Me, Braden, Alex McKellar, Alex John, Tim Corn was in there. Buzzer was in there. We've had a heap of different hosts on there, but yes, that's probably the most likely. If you've heard my voice before, that's where that's from. I have done some commentary with SimSpeed as well. Did broadcast my own Locked On Lads TV broadcasting channel as well. We broadcast some stuff. Aussie Supercars on Oval series was really cool. And a couple others. And then that's the main stuff I've done. I'm on this, I commentate on this racing series of V8 Vets from time to time as well, on the split 4 of that. Done some stuff with Scotty Rankin, if you know his commentary stuff. I went to Bathurst with him the other week actually. So that's where, if you know any of that. I can't afford a sequential shifter. I haven't got that much spare cash in my life at the moment, so I just have to put up with using paddles for the moment. I'd love to get one, but I'd love to get a really good one, so I don't have enough money for that, unfortunately. That's the wrong gear for that. We're going to try and get around here. That was a better time, at least. What was that? A 1:34.1. So we're getting there. Oh, hold on. TikTok, you guys are legends, but I'm struggling to catch up on this track. The last track I did at least gave me some big long straights to catch up. Do burnouts in this simulator? Yes, 100% you do burnouts in this simulator. I'm not very good at burnouts. I'm better at donuts, but you can definitely 100% do burnouts in the sim. When I try and take off, I generally do some burnouts, don't I, Shervo, if you're watching still? Ooh, get around there. Yeah, Shervo over on YouTube saying he loves the burnout start. And yes, I do. Oh, that's not what I want. That's not what I want at all. Okay, let's try that again. No, this is Belle Isle in Detroit, Angelo. It's the closest thing to Gold Coast we've got in the sim, but yeah, it's Detroit. Belle Isle is the track. Oh, you definitely know that name, Dennis? Cool. Yeah, so that's where that's from. They are even adding... Oh, really? That's pretty cool, Planet Josh. Adding the things. How come you don't use... thanks, Steve, for the follow. Zenith, though, you've been doing it for a month now. Yeah, well, look, we are properly thinking about getting it back as a serious podcast. We used to do results and tips and interviews and stuff like that. There's some really cool interviews if you go back through the back catalogue. Some really good stuff there, but we're tempted. I'm talking to some people about bringing it back properly. But at the moment, it's just me talking about my Thursday night races and breaking them down. So, yeah. Yes, Rankin. Everyone knows Rankin. I was walking on Bathurst and saying hello to everyone. But I used to get shifter for the supercar, and it works great. Yeah, I had one of them, but I don't know. I don't know. I really like the Jinx ones, so I want to try and get to that. Yes, there'll be safety cars on Thursday night. Don't worry. This track will bring many a safety car. Let's see. What am I doing? 134.1. My optimal's 133.7. That's currently. I can definitely go quicker than that. Yeah, it's hard to find. Like, we have started and stopped the podcast probably 3 or 4 times now, just because of consistency and timing, and it's very hard to find the time in our lives to do something that doesn't make any money. Especially, we were doing full-on results, so we were watching Scott's races and dissecting them and all that kind of stuff, and it was just taking up so much time. It wasn't getting the reward we wanted to do. Chicago. No, Detroit. We're not doing the Chicago one, right? This is Detroit Belle. You made me think there for a second. I'm like, did I get it wrong? But no, Chicago Street Track is a different one altogether. Another really fun track, though. Very similar. Lots of right-handers being a street track. Well, not right-handers, right angles. Oh... Let's see if I can get a good lap. Well, let's see if we can crash. Sorry, Troy. Well, sorry, Tony.
No, good mate.
We had a good admin. Yeah, look. And that's what we need to get is, if we do it again, it'll be multiple people getting in behind it rather than just me. And that way, when I need a break, which happens a lot, we can still keep the thing going. That's what we need. I said optimistically, you need about 6 people behind it to get it going. So, yes, Planet Josh, the Jinx ones cost a small fortune. Yes, Shervo, we could get you on for some inappropriate cancel content for sure. Hey, look, I can't drive to save my life either, so I'm enjoying I'm trying to get more serious. I definitely want to try and be up into split 3 of this league, and I want to try and be able to do some more better content, faster content for everyone in the new year. That's my goal. Get up in the iRatings and stuff like that. Chassis is definitely a questionable figure over there. Yeah, look, like I said, I talked to a few people the other day who were convincing me to try and bring it back because they really enjoyed it. And they believe that it's more valuable than I think it is. Like, I don't think anyone actually listens to it. I don't think anyone really wants it, but they were telling me that, they're trying to convince me that there's definitely means a bit to a few people. So we'll see how we go. I'm open to the idea, but I think it'll be a New Year thing. And like I said, I'll take it a bit more seriously than what I am at the moment, which is just the racing recaps. Even though that is something that it seems to be people are enjoying as well. But yeah, we'll see what happens, mate. See if I can lap. Said that a few times tonight. I want to get right in there, down to second, and then turn in. That's turning in too early, though. Yeah, there is a really good Aussie community around it, and that's one of the reasons I hang around in iRacing anyway. We went to Bathurst. I met in real life like 3-4 people from the sim, And that was really cool. Probably could have met more too if I'd have had the guts to get around and meet people. So, but yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm not saying no to bringing it all back properly. So that's a start. That's a good exit. I like that. John Smithy. Oh, so yeah, those people asking, I've got to keep on reminding myself to tell everyone. Yes, this is iRacing. I'm in the Ford Mustang Gen 3. I'm just in a practice server for my Thursday night racing league that I do. And we're just getting some practice in for Thursday night's race, which is a 200-kilometre race around this Belle, Detroit. And you get 2 sets of tyres for the whole thing. And I'm on a flyer at the moment. I really might have a good time going here. I've got to change gears properly. See if I can do this. I said before I don't do hot lapping, but here I am trying to chase the Green Dragon and get a really fast lap to be on the board. Because it's all about acting like you're fast, isn't it? More than being fast. You gotta have people scared of you. Oh, I've done that. Okay, but not good. Oh, that tail was flying. Oh no, and I've stuffed up the exit.
Righto, I'll look in a sec.
There's 3 tenths there. Almost 4 tenths. That's a better lap. Doesn't put me anywhere up the board. Yes, it is only PC. So the iRacing Studios is the company that makes it. They just released NASCAR 25 on console. It's their first console game they've ever released. This is only on PC, unfortunately. But it's a start for them, so you never know. One stage it might. But no, at this stage, this is purely a PC beast of a game. Ooh, goes wide. I can do better at this corner. This is the important one because it goes onto the straight. There we go. Saxby, thanks for the follow. Thank you, everyone. It's really getting me back into streaming with all the people that are actually getting in and chatting, and this is the fun part of my day. It's definitely 100%. Oh, so yeah, I'll be on tomorrow night. The official iRacing series is Strength of Field night. Similar time to this, a little bit later than this actually. They do a 40-odd minute race around here. So that'll be good practice for me. So we'll be doing that. 1 pit stop for the race. That'll be my practice, next sort of practice. So yeah, done Gold Coast on yet? No, I have not done I haven't done any Assetto Corsa. The reason I haven't, I tried to do it because I had VR for a while, and I installed and I did everything to get Assetto Corsa working on VR, and it just never would. And that's what I was doing for ages, and it just wouldn't work, so I gave up. And unfortunately, that never went back to it. When I went to triple monitors, I went never. I was already entrenched, like I said before. I was doing the iRacing podcast, so there was no need for me to be trying any other sim at that stage because I had too much content on here I had to try and keep up with. So that's once I got out of VR, yeah, never went back to it. So there was an issue back then with the Assetto Corsa from VR where it just wouldn't work properly. So that's why I never really went down that route. If I ever get a lot of time in my life, I could possibly look at it, but I run a business on the side, or not on the side. My real job is a business. So until content creation is paying me to not have to worry about that as much, I'll have to spend 95% of my life working and then doing this on the side. So until then. I did, Josh, I did the sequential gearbox at Bathurst and Queensland Raceway, and I really enjoyed it, but I was resting my hands on it and would often go down gears accidentally because I was just resting my hand out there, and I'd mode most of the lap in one-handed driving, which isn't the best way to do it, especially when you got a force feedback wheel. Well, that's a good exit. I like that. Oh, thanks, mate. I'll get to him at the end. Oh, that was a little bit early on the throttle. I got panicky with all the cars that were around. Dude, we're on a lap here, which is good considering the tyres at the moment. I stuffed that one up a little bit too early braking, but we're going to lose time here. So 133.4 is my optimal. I need to find another half a second. I think there's some time there, but it's mostly from my data I did before this practice session is in the first couple sectors. Such a bumpy track. It's really hard to get the throttle down at points. Oh, this is actually an okay lap now. Ooh. Yes, what I need to, once I do it properly, I'm going to get a, oh, there we go, we're wide. I'm reading chat. I need to, once I set up TikTok properly, I'll be putting the iRacing logo somewhere on the screen, just so people know. But even then, yeah, pin comment would be handy. I'm going to go straight here and pull out of that. We got some damage to the car, so I want to catch up. We got a 133.3 is optimal, 133.6 currently, 2.5 seconds off the fastest in the server, which includes the split 1 guys. We're in split 4. No, Jake, this is Belle Isle, Detroit. Yes, I need to put something in there. Yeah, like I said, I need to put the image of iRacing over the top of it at some stage. What day does week 6 start? Week 6 starts on a Tuesday. So all racing series for iRacing reset on Tuesday morning. That's Australian time. It's about 10 a.m., I believe, depending on 10 a.m. Queensland time. So 11 a.m. New South Wales time. Can we see the setup? This is a fixed setup in a fixed server. So 20. This is the only one that we're allowed to drive, so it makes it a lot more even in this thing. But yeah, that's the sort of the look at the setup just there. Can you see most of it? You can't see most of it. Move that over a little bit. So tyres, chassis, all that stuff's fixed. So there's not much we can really do. Hey Daniel, yes, I am sim racing. Track Bell, there we go. So how do I... in comment. There you go. Well done. Thank you for that. Yeah, so there's a look at the setup. So there's not much. I'm not hiding anything. So apply and close. Let's now see if I can flip this back into the center again. Center horizontally is there. So that's back to that. So let's get into practice again. Can I see the sim rig? Well, I don't think I can. I'll do a video and post it, Swanee. I'll do a video in the next couple of days and show everyone around it if that's okay. Grieve Live Racing. What series is this? So this is I'm practicing. This is over on YouTube chat. So I'm practicing for the V8 Vets series on a Thursday night. This is a practice server, and there's one of my drivers. There's that car. That's Jeremy Bush. He's one of our drivers. I don't jump in Discord anymore because I talk too much and I slow people down and annoy them. Oh, there he goes. No problem, Santa. Thanks for all the info and all the help. That's awesome. Oh, I'm now stuck here. I'm gonna go back because this isn't working. Let's try that again. Should I get iRacing if I have a laptop or no? I would say no. No. You need a pretty good PC to get it go. There's a pinned comment, Kay. It's iRacing though. Jack, thanks for the follow. My team is called Locked On Lads. It's based on my podcast and community that I started a long time ago. We were a Tom Clancy podcast called Locked On Tom Clancy podcast. What an original name. We turned into Locked On Lads, and then Locked On Lads Racing when I came from Tom Clancy, the Division 2 over to racing. We did Locked On Lads Racing for the Bathurst 12 hour, and we got a group of about 8 guys together, 6, 7, 8 guys to do that. We grew to about 10, 12. We've just never really gone into sponsorships or being very serious. We're getting ready right now. Here's an exclusive for you all. We are currently in the prep stages for the Bazooka 6 hour. We're going to put 2, maybe 3 teams into that. So that'll be streamed live on all the channels as well. But it's November 15th or 14th or something along those lines, Saturday night. And we're going to, all of us get in and race the Suzuka 6 hour in a GT3 Mercedes, I believe. So keep an eye out for that. There'll be practice sessions coming up for that fairly soon as well. Oh, I missed that. Oh, I nearly stuffed it up. Trent Allen from RER. Interesting. He'd be up there in the splits because I'm in split 4. I'm not the fast guy. Fun track in Gen 3, yes. Ladies, this is a very fun track in Gen 3. But yeah, no, I'm in split 4 and I've only just come back from a fairly big break. So I haven't really got to know anyone outside of split 4 for a while. But I'm trying to work my way out to split 3. No, sorry, it's only a PC game. But yeah, hopefully I can raise up through the splits at some stage, mate, and maybe race against him. Or race against some other people. I'm in Dan's team, Revolutionary Racing. Okay, cool. I've heard the name. Like I said, I've just spent 5 months out of sim racing altogether. Work got crazy. So I've lost a lot of knowledge I had from the years when I was doing the podcast and getting right in with everything. So it's a case of I'm out of the loop. I'm getting back into it slowly. I wish I had more time to understand it more, but there's some really cool teams out there. Really cool people in the community, which is awesome. Yeah, Chev, I'm pretty happy with it. We were in the official server before, and I was doing 133.7, I think I got to. 133.7, 133.8, so I'm pretty happy with that. I think I can go quicker. I need to go quicker because there's a couple guys in here that are quicker for split 4. I need to find that extra half a second, I reckon, and then I can be good. But it's also 133.6, and I'm not really paying attention to where I should be. Roy's, I think he's a 132.8. I was looking at his data before. 100% using Roy's data to try and find out where I'm going slow. It seems to be the first couple sectors I'm having a shocker in. Not a shocker, but I'm just off the pace. But yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Yes, if you're watching on TikTok, all the data and everything is over on the YouTube and the Twitch channels. Locked On Lads, one word. That's where all the stuff is there. You got the timing tables and all, and you've got the input data. So you've got the steering wheel, the brake, the throttle, all that kind of stuff over there. Gearing, all the cool stuff. So if you are interested, chuck over there as well. I feel fairly comfortable with the track. I definitely won't be reading chat on Thursday night as much as I am right now, even tomorrow night during the race, because I can tell it's you know, you just got to have so much concentration on this track. A little bit of break of concentration and you're gone. Mate, I need to follow someone who's just a little bit faster than me. So that's Roy. We just done the fastest time, fastest lap. That's a good start, and we're up on it. That one already, and gonna hold the wall. Oh, we're 3/10 up. 1:31.45. Wow. Yeah, I wish I was that quick. I would love to be that quick. That's the idea behind it. Eventually, I get there, but I just need more time in the seat. We're up, massively up on our time at the moment. Just got to not stuff it up. So I'm going to concentrate just for a second, guys. So 1:33.4, 1:32.9 is the optimal. So if you're seeing the delta on the screen, that's towards my optimal. The one on the wheel is towards my fastest of the lap. So you can see we're up on that. That's what the two differences are. Oh, I think I've stuffed that one up, but it's not too bad. Oh, I stuffed that up a little bit, but we're all good. Ah, lost it there. Otherwise, that was a really good lap. Oh, we're too quick into there. We held it, though. A lot of engine braking got us back. Ooh. Trail braking for its mid-corner. Yeah, I'm really bad at trail braking. I need to really spend some time focusing on that. And my throttle management is terrible. That's what I'm trying. That's what I just need more time in the seat to focus on that kind of stuff and not go wide like that. I generally am off the brake well before the apex, which is a killer. Yeah, I've gone down to 5. The setups often start with 6. And I've gone to 5. I went to 4 and I didn't feel like it made much of a difference. 5, oh, that's a hit. 5 has made a huge difference to me. I feel way more safer. I would like to get back to 6 eventually, but like I said, it's I'm not getting that corner right at all right now. I'm losing all my time in the back half of the track. Ah, 4 to 6 being on the track, okay. Yeah, I've just been running 5 most tracks these days. That's where I've been at. And I didn't even know it was a thing until just recently. Ah, we're up. We're up. Hey Daniel, welcome along. Yeah, it is an individual preference. Like I said, I didn't even know it was a thing until just recently. So, but I've definitely, since I've changed to 5, it's made a huge difference to my consistency. Even though I'm not doing very consistently at the moment because I'm overdriving the car like a moron. It's not how you practice, is it? Thank you to all those who are following. We're almost at the 200 on TikTok, which is awesome. That's crazy. I've been stuck at like 50 forever. And just 2 streams and a good Bathurst video got me nearly 200. So yeah, we'll do this again tomorrow night. I'm then off for a couple nights and we'll be back Thursday for the race. And it'll be a long stream, so that's the time to get on is for that. Ooh, wide. What was that? What servo? Oh, that's short. Pretty good. You're an editing master. Mate, I do my best with what I got. You find programs that can do it for you. But yeah, I'd love to put some more stuff up on there from the Bathurst trip. I put a lot on TikTok, but not onto YouTube. 77 Salmon 77, thanks for the follow. Oh, let's pull up, pull up. I'm not getting that corner right at all, although there we go. Damn it. So we're getting about 3.2 fuel burn. That's a solid thing. We start with 50 fuel. Are you using OBS or TikTok Studio? So I'm using both at the moment. I don't have a stream key through TikTok to hit TikTok with the OBS feed. And every time I tried to do it through Restream, it would ban me. So I just went straight to TikTok Studio for TikTok, and then OBS has, if you're watching YouTube and Twitch, it's up here for OBS. So I've got the two cameras working at the moment because I use two cameras for SimSpeed broadcast races, so I can have a webcam going. But we decided to do this because it's just easier that way. One program can use one webcam, which is OBS, uses my YouTube one up here, and then TikTok wasn't allowed to use this. Hopefully, I can get it worked out where OBS can live, or I can duplicate the feed to TikTok Studio, and that way TikTok can get more data and stuff like that. But yeah, that's how I'm set up at the moment because I'm only fresh into this. I need to sit down and spend more time setting it all up and working it all out, but that might be this week, hopefully, if I can get my business under control a little bit better, which is the idea. Thanks, mate. I will. That's way too deep. We've got warm tyres, but that's okay. That's one way to not have to go into the pits. That's a pretty good flick spin, I thought. I'm pretty proud of that. Oh, we're going. Tyres are hot as hell. I'll do that in the race, I'm sure I will, because I will stuff up and go long on one of these corners. That's a good time to practice those things. Come on. Let's get some laps together. So the other thing I've got to really test tonight is tyre wear. Find out where the drop-off point is, because it's going to be a very strategic play on when you take your one set of tyres in the race on Thursday night. That's going to be the big thing. Turning in too early for that corner every time. It is Detroit Belle Isle. So Belle Isle in Detroit. It's a beautiful track that they run over there, and this is it. I think it's an IndyCar track, or it used to be anyway. I don't know whether they still use it much anymore. It's whenever we do have Gold Coast race, it's where we get this out in the officials and all the series is to try and make up for not having Gold Coast. Well, there's a little lock up there. Where am I? I'm 2.3 off the lead. Off the fastest lap. That's fine. I don't know if they're going to add Gold Coast, Ethan, because the problem is they'd have to come out and scan it. And if they don't scan it this weekend, I don't know when they're going to scan it. Like, they can definitely come out and just scan the Gold Coast, I guess, but or they don't need to come out anymore. They can hire scanning third parties out here to do it for them, but there's no word of it. Like, they're coming out, or they've already come out and done Adelaide Street Circuit. So I think it's not really on the cards right now, which is sad. Being such the devs having such a close tie to IndyCars, and it being an old IndyCar circuit, it'd be cool to get it in there just for that reason. Have the IndyCars in iRacing traveling around and doing the extended circuit, the old one, which IndyCar used to do. That'd be cool, but there's no word, there's no even a rumor at the moment. Yeah, I hope so. I haven't heard that rumor of actually being true though. I was talking to someone the other day that was hopeful for that, but I don't think it's on the cards. We'll get a dev diary soon, I guess, that will explain that to us and let us know. But that'd be cool if it does, because Adelaide's awesome. I remember it from V8 Supercars 3 days. It was really cool to race around. Smashing the bloody ripple strips on that game. I'm up by 2/10. And I'll put that downshifting engine braking into that corner. It makes a big difference to get those gears down early. Oh, we get a bit wide there though. Oh, I stuffed it up. We had a huge gap. A huge delta building then. Oh, we lost it again. That final caller. Jamie, thanks for the follow. I'll get to your comments in a sec. We're actually getting there, I think. I feel way more comfortable going fast around this track than I did last week in Algarve. Seta has it. I'm still trying to get the files to get no idea how. Yeah, look, I haven't even looked into that, but yeah, I have seen it set up on a Seto and stuff like that. Just never got into it myself at that stage either. Oh, oh, damn it. It was just, we're on the yellow, we're on the white line there, I bet. Bet you that's what that was. If you put your foot down that bloody white paint, we might have even been on the grass. Yeah, it's just that grass. That grass kicked us. The danger there. Damn. That was looking good otherwise. And that's the end of the session. So let's go back. What time is it? 8 o'clock. I've got to start work at 4:30 in the morning. Yes, this is James Lowe. This is a very hard track. It's going to be about survival. That's why I'm trying to just lap and lap and lap and get good at being fast enough on here and not having to stress about pushing the car to the limit, because I don't want to do that in the race. On the race is all about just surviving and not killing the car. There's a better look at the car. See if we've got TV1. You might be able to see a bit of it. Thank you for the follows. 186. We're almost at 200, which is awesome. I think I'm going to call it there. I'm going to go to bed because, like I said, I've got 4:30 start in the morning. But we'll be on it. This time tomorrow night is when the race, the official race is on in the iRacing official series. So I'll be on a bit before this practicing, and then I'll do that. It's only what is it, Shervo? It's about a 40-minute race anyway. It's shorter than the one on Thursday night. So I'll do that. And then we'll have Tuesday night, Wednesday night off, and then this race that I'm building up for is Thursday night. And then we'll go from there. But yeah, look, James, that's 27 laps. There you go. Thanks, Jervo. Yeah, James, that's all you've got to do on this track. And I think last time I was here, I didn't stay out of everyone's way, and I made some silly mistakes. But yeah, you can get so many good spots here just by staying clean around this track and having a good car at the end. So Ethan, yeah. Oh, you got to wake up for 5 for the F1. Yeah, no, I've actually got to be at work at 4:30, so I might try and have the F1 in the background somehow if I can see if I can do that. But look, Fozzie, I don't want him to. I'd love Oscar to get it, but after tomorrow morning will tell us a lot. Oscar puts it all behind him, gets a good thing, gets a podium tomorrow. We're good. I haven't seen qualifying, so I don't know what's happened today for the main race. But Max is as good a chance as any with the form he's in at the moment, I think. So yeah, Oscar would be huge, JH. Yeah, you can spoil it. That's fine. I don't mind. I'll probably won't get a chance to catch up with it till tomorrow. So yeah, look, there's a lot of stuff there. Max got pole. I did hear that rumor. Where did Oscar and Lando end up? Because I don't think Lando can win, even though he's the closer one to it. I just don't think Lando can win. I think Oscar's sixth. Look, just don't stuff up turn one this time. He can get a podium from there. If the McLarens, I just wonder if they're a little bit off the pace at the moment. That's my concern. Yeah, and he's been on his game perfect all season until Singapore was the first time we saw him himself be off as a person. It was weird, and it's been like that since. Like he's always been ice cold the whole way through the season, so it's weird. I don't get it, but yes, Swanee, it is possible to race. Oh, there's my car crashing. Versus AI on most of the tracks with most of the cars. I think they might have updated it to be all cars and all tracks, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. There's a lot of them though. Supercars we can race with 100% with AI on most tracks. So pretty sure all tracks, but yeah, the AI is okay. It does the job. It's pretty lackluster, but yeah. Anyway, so that's my F1 chat. And that's my info. But thank you everyone for the chat. It's been awesome. 187, almost 200 is awesome. Good luck to anyone who's waking up tomorrow morning. So this, it's still going. This is iRacing. I don't pay $15 a month for it. What they do is they have a Black Friday sale every year, and they put the 1 year, 2 year, 3 year subscriptions on discount, heavy discount. Well, not heavy discount, but a discount. And I buy in bulk at that stage. So it ends up being, I don't think they do half price, but I think it's at least 25% off. So it ends up being $12.50. I know it's not much of a saving, but when you put it out, there is the discounts they give you for buying the 1 year and 2 year and 3 year packages. So you're getting it cheaper than the $15 a month anyway. And then you're getting 25% off at the Black Friday sale. So it actually works out a lot cheaper. At that stage, yes, it's worth it. And especially if you just want to race V8s, because then you just buy the V8 car for however much they're selling that for. And a few of the tracks like Bathurst and Sandown and the Bend. And you can really just get away with doing that. But I guarantee you'll jump in, you'll do the rookie season with MX5s, you'll get out of that, then all of a sudden you'll get into the 86s or something like that, or the open wheelers, and start going through your D class, B, C class, and all that kind of stuff, and you'll be loving it. The Supercars is the hardest car in the game to race, though, so I really suggest don't jump in expecting to be great at the Supercar straight away, because you won't be. It's a nightmare. It's a thing of you need to really learn the slower cars. Like the GR86 is a really good car to learn to jump up to this, and I love racing them. So you're getting the new Toyota Supercar. Probably not Cribster. It depends. If I've got some money at that stage and people want to see the content, then I might. But I don't think they've actually officially announced it's coming at this stage. I assume it will. They'll definitely want it to be there, but I'm a Ford man all the way through, so it'll be hard for me to have another supercar because I just want to drive in the Ford. It's all I'll ever want. So they haven't announced they're getting the supercar Supra yet. No. So I read that completely wrong. No, they haven't announced it, but I'd be shocked if they don't, if that makes sense. It would be silly for Supercars to only have the Chevy and the Ford in there. They'd want this as the premier way to experience the Gen 3s out of the real life racing. So they'll want the Super in there. Toyota will want the Super in there. And Toyota does work pretty hard with iRacing already with the 86s and a few of the other things. So I suspect it'll get in there pretty quickly. How much are the Supercars? It's a very good question. I can find out for you. Because I keep on saying $15 for a new car, but then that doesn't seem right. You can't see what I'm doing here, but I'm going to my content, and we're going to Gen 3. We'll write in. Yeah, sorry, it's a shorter stream tonight, everyone. Too. It's just I just don't have the. I need some sleep. So. Add cart to cart, view cart. So, it's $11.95 is the Chevrolet. I get a discount because I've got too much content, 20% off. So I get it for $9.56 plus there's then GST on top, so 96 cents. So it'll be about $13 for a car, for the supercar. Yes, Adelaide would be so much fun to drive on. I really can't wait till it comes because it's going to be so cool. It's going to be a watershed moment for a lot of people because it's been missing for so long. It's such a love track. Yeah, there you go, Chevo on YouTube. 11. Hey mate. Hey Andrew, I'm going good over on YouTube. You're up here. I'm just signing off on the stream and I can't get away from everyone. Everyone keeps on chatting. So I'll be on tomorrow night for the official series, and we'll do some practice in a race setting, which will be cool. When do you reckon Adelaide Street Circle will come to the game? I'm hoping, fingers crossed, end of the year, but I think it'll be a mid next year because it's only been scanned recently, but the Bend is in, and the Bend got scanned around the same time, so theoretically it should be okay and be in. Hard to say. Look, I'd love it to be the next drop, which is start in December because it'd be perfect timing. But we'll see. Adelaide is 100% scanned and ready to go, or not ready to go, but it's 100% scanned and will be in there at some stage in the future, very near future, hopefully. So, like I said, they scanned the Bend at the same time, and the Bend's in there now. So, what throttle position setting do you run on the supercar? I run 5. 5. So the default when I usually jump in at 6, I just top it back down to 5 in this series. So it's otherwise I'm terrible. I'm a lead foot. I put the foot down on the throttle and the car spins out all over the place. 5 is the nice spot. 4 is a little bit. I don't feel the difference between 4 and 5, so therefore I just go 5 just in case there is a bit of a difference there. I would love Sydney Motorsport Park to be in the game. There is definitely no word of them scanning it. Not even a rumour at the moment. It would be the next Australian track I'd love to see in there, honestly, because it's been such history track and it's been around forever. Eastern Creek is an amazing track, such a big part of Australian history. So it should be the next track that they come out or get someone to come and scan. But at this stage, there's just zero rumour of that. So I don't think it's anywhere on the cards at all, unfortunately. But yeah, that's about it. So I'll try and do a breakdown of my rig and put it up on TikTok and YouTube over the next week at some stage when I get a chance to do that. I know someone was asking about that before, so but yeah, I'll be on tomorrow night. Thank you everyone for the follows. We're almost at 200, which is crazy to me, and thank you for the heart scripture and Zenith. Yeah, so there's the reason they do all the oval stuff, especially overseas, because they've got a deal with NASCAR that every single NASCAR race track has to be in there. And I think they'll head down the same line with IndyCar eventually, with their new deal their side. But NASCAR, even if they make a change to Charlotte, that has to go in the thing. But yeah, all the street circuits they need to scan as soon as possible, because at any stage the street circuits could just be gone, and that's the end of them. Stuff like Oran Park, we still get to race in here because it's still in here. When Sandown eventually goes, we'll still be able to race it because it's in here and stuff like that. So it would be good to get any street circuit they can. Like, I would have loved them, even though it's a terrible track, Newcastle. Like, if we still had Newcastle to race, Townsville would actually be pretty awesome, to be honest. I don't like the track, but it'd be awesome to have it in there because I've been up at Mackay and Cairns, so it's a little bit of a hometown thing for me. So yeah, there's a lot of Aussie tracks that they could get in there. It would be good to be able to do like they do with NASCAR and do the full 14 race. Well, hopefully if next year it's 14 races, 14 race series in iRacing as a proper championship would be cool. Yeah, Gold Coast. Yeah, Gold Coast is. It's just it's a track that really needs to be saved just in case. Like, it's been around for forever. It's such a good track, but then so is Eastern Creek slash what do you call it? Sydney Motorsport Park now. So yeah. You are correct. Townsville needs to be seen. Thanks, Chassis, and well done today, mate. Haven't said it to you personally, but that's an awesome effort. 50th in Scott's Bathurst, 1,000 up to 13th is a huge effort. And I was watching, and you made Supercars racing look so easy. So hopefully, it'll be good to get on with you tomorrow night and do a little bit of racing. So yeah. Anyway, I've been saying goodbye for 5 minutes now. This is not normal for a stream, so but it's good having a chat with everyone. So, but anyway, for now, I am going to call it there. And like I said, we'll see you on tomorrow night. It'll be less chatting though because of how crazy this track is, and hopefully we can get a good result and then roll that into Thursday and get a really good result during vets, because I really want to get up to split 3. And last Thursday just wasn't the result we really needed for that. But anyway, yeah, no problems, Chassis. I'll chat to you tomorrow night, mate. I'll try. I've got to get a press the talk button so you guys don't hear me waffling on the whole race because that'll get annoying otherwise. So, but I'll get that organised for tomorrow night. But anyway, thank you, everyone. I'm officially going to press this button, which ends it. But yeah, if you feel free to message me if you want to know anything as well, or do anything. So I'll comment on some of the other posts. So I'd get onto them and answer them pretty quickly. So any other questions, get them to me there. Thanks, Will. The Billy edits for the rows. That's awesome. All this stuff makes a huge difference. So anyway, we'll catch you tomorrow night, everyone. Bye for now.